y'all? We have another great show for you today. This is Talk to Me Nice.
Talk to Me Nice.
I'm joined in the studio today with the cast. Everybody's favorite, Big Homie.
What up, Big Homie?
We got Muscle Man, Chris
My
Pope.
hair's down today.
And if you haven't noticed, we kind of switched seats, but everybody's favorite again, CP.
What's going on? Tavia, tell me I gotta take a back seat today, so we're gonna sit back and shut up.
Only because we have a really, really great topic, and I'm really interested in getting all these young men's opinion.
Grown men.
I'll take young. Keep going. Yes, absolutely, young man.
But before we get started, let's tell them what we're sipping on today. The sip of the week today is Loose Lips.
Loose Lips.
Sank ship.
Lucy.
So Loose Lips is a combination of vodka, Sprite, and a splash of cranberry juice. Or if you like me, you need a little bit more cranberry. And an orange wedge. So Loose Lips is something, sometimes not everything is supposed to be for the public. Some stuff you need to keep in private or secret. We'll find out today.
What's understood doesn't need to be said.
Facts.
Lucy.
One time for Loose Lips.
One time for Loose Lip Lucy.
Loose Lip Lucy. Yeah.
Triple Loose Lips Luke. Come on now.
Triple L, baby.
Ooh, that's a little strong. All right. So today's topic is boundaries. So in a relationship, privacy versus secrecy. So I'm really interested in getting these lovely young men opinion on the difference between the two. So
Big
Chris,
homie, you got a little bit
you want to Big Homie? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting the
Why you gotta?
Yeah.
Why me?
But
feeding off of y'all.
No.
How do you
Always
figure that?
start
I'm
with
ready
Big
to tag.
Homie, though.
He said, forget it, I'm going to you.
Well,
Setting up the alley.
well, man, y'all threw that fast. I was not expecting that. However, privacy versus secrecy
In a relationship.
In a relationship, man, both of those words mean two different things. First of all, privacy, I believe, means giving somebody their space. You know, everybody deserves to have their space and respect. And I think sometimes, because of insecurities from one person in a relationship, that person can cross that boundary and cross over into a person's private areas. Even though you are in a relationship, you're still supposed to give that person their space. But secrecy is something else.
Okay.
And I think we choose secrecy in certain issues for different reasons. Secrecy is not always necessarily a bad thing.
Okay.
Especially if you're looking out for the well-being of a person. It may not be. It may be. Well, that might be debatable too.
I was gonna say.
Because you are essentially saying this person doesn't need to know this and they need to know this. But who are you to say that?
Right.
So personally, in my marriage I had, I wasn't secret.
Okay.
I am a person that is about giving people their space, though, having your space. But secrecy, I think we're going down another path. So we can go to somebody else. I come back. You come back to me.
Tag a man.
Okay.
Facts. There's definitely a difference between privacy and secrecy. And if we want to be, controversial, I think that as a man, I like my space.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want to say everything is on a need to know basis, but I think when you say privacy and secrecy, people tend to run completely left and just assume, the words infidelity. But I like my space. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be asked when you're doing this and what you like. I just, as a man and as an individual, I like my space, and my space doesn't mean that I'm hiding anything. You know what I mean? But to know me is to love me is to know me, right? You tell me all the time. To love me is to know me. So I think that depending on who you're with, you got to kind of know how people operate, man. But I'm gonna pick on the ladies today. I think that I think that women, not all women, but I think that women sometimes manipulate, concern with a little bit of nosiness.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Cause y'all be a little bit too intrigued. Yeah. Cause I know for me, like, when it comes to privacy, like CP said, I just want my space. I don't like telling you like I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, like you my mom or something. You know what I mean? And it's like I could be literally just going to work out or going to kick it with the homies. You know what I mean? It ain't even always, oh, who you going to see? What time you gonna be back? Like, dang, my mama, bro. Like,
let me smell your ball.
Right.
Oh, wow.
It ain't got that far.
Come here, Jody.
So I keep hearing the word like space intertwined with like secrecy and privacy. So you all are saying that if a woman's giving you space, that means that's allowing you to have some privacy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Secrecy is a whole different ballgame.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So what's the difference between secrecy? Is it that you're actually
hiding stuff when you start, like that you know you're gonna regret, that you're gonna take to the grave with you?
Secrecy is when you're deliberately hiding things, when you're avoiding things. You know what I mean?
So it's that word deliberately.
Deliberate. So perfect example, right? So I like to travel. I like to hang out with guys, right? So if I tell my significant other, like, hey, I'm going on
with you guys.
I'm going on a guy's trip or whatnot. You know what I mean? To me, the expectation is, okay, he's with his guys. I'm gonna let him chill. Okay. Some women were like, you go out of town with your guys, they calling you, they texting you. It's like, I told you where I was going.
Why you not checking up on me?
When I'm on a guy's trip, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
I don't want to, like, we're not gonna have that much communication throughout the day. And it's not because I'm hiding or we doing something that we don't have to do, but on your girl's trip, I'm not bothering you.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm not bothering you at all on your girl's trip. I'm not saying, hey, what you doing? Hey, good morning. Good night.
At all.
I don't, if I don't talk to you, if you're on a girl's trip and I don't talk to you in 24 hours, I'm okay. You with your girls. Like, I don't want to, you probably don't.
So give me that same energy.
Give me that same
energy.
Okay.
We don't trips all that.
So let me give it to you from a girl's perspective, from a woman's perspective, just from my perspective. I understand exactly what you're saying. Because I think that the necessity for privacy, I think the necessity for privacy is essential because you don't want to feel suffocated in a relationship. You don't want to feel like you don't have space. I get that. I feel like that's some reason why people don't actually make that commitment, because they don't want to lose their privacy.
Breathe down my neck like
however,
a dragon.
You do want to feel like you're cared for. You do want to feel like somebody gives a crap about me. So I'm not asking you to every 5 minutes check up on me, but you said 24 hours. Like, if I go check my phone and Bae hasn't texted me just to be like, hey, babe, just hope you doing okay. Hope you all right and you living. I'm going to feel some type of way, because it's like, do he even care? So I feel like, before I get to that point, thank you. Because
I'm about to unleash on your ass.
I'm just kidding. Before I get to that point, I'm saying I feel like there's a thin line between caring, because you guys brought that out earlier. I think Big Homie said it, between caring and between being nosy.
Oh, I was ready for that word.
So Big Homie, like, tell me, so do you agree with me when I say that there's a thin line between caring and being nosy? And then how can you differentiate the two?
I think nosy is connected to insecurity.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think
go a little deeper, big homie.
Because that's where that phrase "I said what I said" comes from. If I told you that's what I'm doing, why are you still asking me?
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's connected. That's connected to something else. You know what I mean? And I think that's where the communication comes in, where you have to really communicate with your partner and make sure that they are, okay with you doing that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so we're not. When you get with somebody, you meet that person where they're at, and so it's our jobs as, people in relationships to help bring each other to some type of understanding where we won't have those nosy incidents where you got your nose in my business, and which, you probably gonna know anyway, but you're not giving me my space.
Right.
And that's not making me feel like you trust me at all.
Right. I have a quick story. I know a friend. She's just very inquisitive. That's her nature. And you said something, to know me is to love me. So how you like your space, I don't think you would mix well with someone that's just genuinely inquisitive. They just want to know.
And that's her job to understand that. And that's my job to understand that. I don't feel like two people, if you know your type A or type B, if you know your type A or type B personality, like, it's your job to manage what type of person you try to coexist with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because you know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facts.
Now let's dig a little deeper.
Please.
I want to talk about when you're in a relationship. Is it okay for that person to have the password to your phone, social media, bank accounts?
Absolutely fucking not.
Look, she said, but look, the last
relationship or marriage?
When did
what was the last one? Bank accounts.
bank account?
You know,
Bank account
you
in a
know how I
relationship?
feel about my money.
In a relationship.
In a relationship?
In a relationship.
You talking about like,
no.
hey, you my girlfriend? You talking about like, hey, that's my
I'm
girlfriend?
talking about girlfriends first in a relationship.
Hell no.
Hell no. What the
Hell
hell? You my
no.
girlfriend?
You might as well get
I wish the
married.
Y'all hear
hell.
this, ladies?
Are you giving your
Are
man?
you-
I'm
you
not.
giving
I'm
your
not.
girl?
I'm not.
You just
I
asking
am-
general
hey,
questions.
Hey,
So
I'm asking a question to the men here. I wanted to see, and clearly it's unanimous.
Hell
no.
to the
No,
fuck
I
no.
wouldn't want your stuff. You know
Okay, but what
Exactly.
about when
Like,
you
why would I
guys
come to your money?
commit to each other and you get married?
Hell no.
So
That means that if we're married,
if you're married,
if
you're
we're married,
still
that
not
means-
giving.
No, if we're married, that means we have something together. So we talked about that last season.
Yes.
We got something.
Facts.
We got something together. I got my own shit, and you got your own shit.
But your phone, can I have? If I'm trying to see.
Oh, we talking about the
something-
phone. Oh, okay,
Let's
we
talk
off
about
the money.
phone.
He on. He's stuck on
I'm
that
stuck
bank
on
account.
Okay, so
I'm
clearly,
stuck on the
ladies,
money.
He got
they
stuck
ain't
here.
sharing the
Hey,
bank
he got stuck
accounts.
here, y'all.
I don't see what's wrong with it because if it's our money, if it's our 100K.
Who said it was ours? Who said it was ours?
So we talking about
I'm-
money? We
yes,
talking about
so
finances?
let's talk
or
about
phones?
phones first.
All right, phones. And the crazy thing is, as I'll be 33 in 7 days, y'all.
Oh, happy early birthday!
Shout out to
You look 20, boy.
Thank you.
It was
Happy
all at
birthday,
12.
CP.
You know.
Happy birthday to my man, CP.
Right.
CP,
Don't crack, you know what I
CP.
mean?
Girl, don't
So
leave me
we
hanging,
married
girl.
next
Give me
year.
some. Give me
I
some
officially
love.
have 7 days. So it's funny that you say that. So and I only say that to say this. Like at 33 years old, I just feel like if I'm having conversations with my significant other about a fucking phone, something's wrong. I just feel like that's the type of stuff that you talk about when you're
In the
high
youngsters.
school. I'm 33. I don't want to be arguing with no woman about no damn phone.
Yeah.
I just
It's
feel
not an
like-
argument. It's just
I
is
just
the
feel like that's
password
not
going to
it.
be shared or not?
Why would it be?
So if I say no, how would you feel?
like
if I
so,
said no?
so that's what I'm saying. How does that even start? You know what I mean?
So
Like
this is how the conversation happens in a relationship because I'm asking you guys and you typically deflect on us and try to make it
No,
not so-
no.
If it's not a big deal, why can't I have the
No,
password
but
to your phone?
but I'm trying to put in my mind like how that conversation even comes about. My
Yeah.
significant other comes to me and says randomly,
I
"Hey,
left my phone at home.
I
You
wanna
only
know
have
your
phone and I need to use it.
Okay,
Your phone at
so you
home,
didn't
then.
say that. You didn't say that. You just said for a password.
Well, your phone
It's
just
not
at
that,
home then.
but I'm agreeing with you guys. It's not that deep. So if there's nothing to hide, what is the big deal? Why is there an argument?
what I'm saying, and you painted a perfect picture. I think to Big Homie's point, you have to differentiate sincerity from insecurity, right? So if that scenario happened, like, yeah, babe, like you can use my phone, whatever. But that's different than someone saying, hey, baby, can I have the passcode to your phone? Like, just how does that conversation come about? Like, if you needed to use my phone and I gave you access, then that's genuine. You know what I mean? It just happens. But if you come to me because you got suspicion and it's like, yo, can I see your phone?
Mm-hmm.
That's a totally different
That's an
conversation.
invasion of privacy.
That's a totally different.
In order to try to
It's
find
delivery.
secrecy.
It's
Right.
delivery. It's
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. I
And then
feel
we
like
don't
it's the
find
delivery.
secrecy like boo boo the food.
Because if I come to you and say, "Let me go through your phone. Let me see
That's
your phone,"
different.
That's
then you're gonna
different.
be a little bit
That's
defensive
two different
because you feel like
situations,
I'm
though,
looking
yeah.
for something.
Exactly.
Versus, baby, left my phone at home. Can I use it to call?
Absolutely.
Make sure the kids are okay. or something
Completely
like
different.
that.
Completely different.
So I feel like you guys are more worried about the delivery than the actual phone.
Not the delivery, the intent.
The intent.
It's your true intent behind wanting to be in that space.
Absolutely.
And
Okay.
we can determine what that intent is based on that conversation. You know your
Right.
woman. It's like,
Right.
oh, she really, or like, damn, she trying to be nosy.
Right.
Like you know somebody's intent.
Right.
Okay. So let's just say in a relationship / marriage, whatever.
No.
You all said that there is because I feel like when you're in a relationship, you are working towards something. Hopefully
Should
you
be.
are at this age.
Gotcha.
Okay. So if you are with someone, you have some type of commitment with them,
Mhm.
and you guys have established boundaries. You established that men need me time, so as women, we need our me time too. We give each other the necessary space. But outside of that, is there still a need for privacy? Am I still not hiding, but keeping things from you? Is there such thing as privacy? And I'm talking about outside of the me time, outside of this essential time that you need to yourself. Because I think that's
Still
necessary.
need your space. That's
But
why you
outside
gotta-
of that, is there any privacy? Because whatever you're doing in your private time, like obviously, but outside of that, is there a need for privacy? When you use the restroom.
Y'all don't give us that.
I'm asking, but would you like that? This is a question.
Absolutely. If I'm and everyone's different. Like
Yes.
you're hitting on real life shit, right? So like if I'm taking a shower and we all experience, we live with people who've been in a relationship, right? I do. Like if I'm taking a shower, I don't want to be bothered.
Okay.
Like that's when I'm in the bathroom, that is my 10, 15 minutes. Don't come in the goddamn shower talking to me. Like I'll see you when I get out the shower. Like give me my 15 minutes to the bathroom by my goddamn self.
Okay. Facts. What about you, Chris?
I agree.
You agree?
Wholeheartedly. Like, give me my damn space. I want to jam my music.
So if I needed a trainer, would you be opposed to training or your girlfriend? If your girlfriend needed to train, would you be opposed to training her? Or would you be like, this is my private time to just get away? Like,
I mean, no, I would train her if she want me to train
her. Okay, so you guys...
Do you train her now?
Absolutely not. She's self-motivated.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Shout out to Bay.
All right, shout out to Bay. What about you?
So she don't have a trainer?
No.
Would you let her?
Right.
Would I let her have a trainer?
Would you ever let her?
Well, how would you feel if she
would have to
decided
approve?
I would feel some type of way.
No, I mean,
she needs her privacy.
Bay needed her privacy.
Oh, I mean that's different. You didn't say that.
I want to work on my body without you.
But no. I'm gonna mess with him because we family, right?
Go ahead.
It shouldn't matter how she explains it to you. You are a trainer.
Yeah.
She starts getting private training. She don't tell you, hey, I don't want to mix. You know what? She don't have to say none of that.
Right.
She gets a trainer and it's not you.
Yeah.
You feel a certain type of way about that without any explanation.
Only because
without your input. She already paid them for sessions.
She don't need to explain that. She just says, hey, I'm going to start getting a trainer, knowing that that's your business, but she decides to go somewhere else. Do you feel a certain type of way?
Come on, Hulk.
Absolutely. Why?
Why? Because why not? Why don't you train with me?
Oh man, we are in our feelings now.
Nah, it's not even that. But
what is it?
So look, one time
bring it down, Chris.
No, but for real, seriously though, like, why? For what? For what? For what?
He called her phone.
Nah,
why didn't you answer?
But I'm saying, like, if she were to go to get another trainer, like, I'm not tripping about, like, I don't care. But I'm saying, like, why not come to me? If you know how I train.
Because you're not the best in the area.
She wants some private time with the trainer.
But to your
point,
telling
me that? Ooh, that would be her opinion.
But no. But
I'm the best.
Nah, but to her point though, like you said, y'all spend a lot of time with each other in the house.
Sure.
Y'all date, y'all around.
It could be like a getaway.
You're around each other all the time. So
right.
that one time, again, it might be her space. Like this may be the one time that I don't want to be around you.
Right.
It's not that I don't want.
And I understand that, but I'm saying,
but she have to explain that to you.
Yeah, damn right.
That's a whole different ballgame.
I'm the juggernaut.
I'm just saying that.
See, that's where I differ, right? Yes. And I only say that because I put myself in that scenario. I put myself in Carrie's shoes, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, I don't like to be questioned a lot,
right?
So it's like, to your point, like if I say what I say.
I said what I said.
Is that I don't feel like I should have to explain to you why I feel like if I want to go get a trainer over there, there's a reason why. And I don't need to explain every goddamn thing to the person.
But in that same
I hear a lot of butts.
So in that same context, bro, like
if
we're talking about what you said, what y'all said verbatim, and what she told me, and she goes to another trainer, that's kind of like
a slap in the face.
Yeah, like you telling me I'm missing that, but you're not the trainer.
You taking that as a slap in the face. So is that
because it was already communicated that I was a certain trainer, so why not train with the best, right?
What is the hands?
I'm you, right? Wait, his head like this.
Hey, last name is Pope. I mean, you know what it is.
Y'all didn't know. CP2, CP1.
So when it comes to boundaries, what I'm getting is that it's I guess it's circumstantial. So whatever works for you all. So. Right. Clearly, she needs to not train with anyone else.
If she wants to, that's
all the time out. And we're gonna get off the man and we're gonna reel it into you, Queen.
Yeah, you put all on
your man, your husband, your boo, situationship, entanglement, whatever the hell.
Not entanglement.
Whatever the hell you want to call it. What type of visible or level of transparency do you want with your man? Do you need to be able to reach your man at all times?
Absolutely.
Yes, I was gonna say, so when it comes to being in a relationship, I definitely understand the necessity for me time. And whatever I do in my me time, whether I communicate that to you or not, I don't have to. However, then he was waiting for the word. However,
that was a
Yeah, however, I don't believe in privacy in a relationship. That's my
There's no
opinion.
privacy in a relationship?
Well, okay, in a marriage. In a relationship, that's different. But in a marriage, I
no
definitely don't believe there's no privacy.
You're a
grown
woman.
That's
however,
bullshit.
because I feel like because the thin line and the blurry line between the secrecy and the privacy becomes really mixed. And what I think is privacy, you could consider a secret. Because if I went to go do something in my private time that would offend or hurt you, and you know what I'm saying? You don't question me about it because that is my private time. It could become a secret. But, the whole bathroom thing situation, I'm not saying I have to go talk to you while you're on the toilet, while you're on the john, or whatever. Because as a mom, I like my own 15 minutes. I'm gonna
give you some light work, right? So just light work situation, right? You get off work early. You normally get off at, let's say, 6:00, right?
Okay.
You get off on a normal day. You get off at 6:00.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say this Friday you get off at 4:00.
Okay.
And you decide, you know what? Instead of going home, I'm gonna just go to the movies. You go see a movie, and then you leave the movies, and you come home at the same time as if you would have came home if you got off at 6:00.
Yes.
Do you feel that you need to tell me that you went to the movies by yourself?
Yes. And I'm not doing it to let you know, he needs to know where I am. But I'm telling, because I communicate everything. Why am I hiding that from you?
It's not, but why is that hiding?
But because you're my best friend, I'm telling you everything. So I feel like
I would go to the movies and walk
and
not
say a word, because that can easily go, hey, Janet's going to go catch some drinks. I'm going to go catch some drinks with Janet, and that could turn into something else.
And she bumped into Bobby while she was there.
You see what I'm saying? So I just
now
feel like it's not even, it's
Bobby
like
White.
It's the motive. I'm not telling you so, baby needs to know what I'm doing at all times. It's like, hey, I tell you everything. I have nothing that I want to hide.
Okay, let's say the communication is there.
Bobby.
Let's question people's insecurities, right?
Okay.
Let's say you get off, and I'm gonna ask you, so we're gonna reverse the roles, right? Mm-hmm. So I get off at 6:00 normally. I get off at Friday. You, my woman, I hit you up. Hey, babe, long day. I'm gonna go to the movies. I got off early, but I'm gonna run to the movies by myself, and I'll be home after that.
Okay.
Is that okay, or is it like why?
The fuck?
Well, why he going to the movies?
Obviously,
why he going to the movies by himself?
I would wonder why, but that's the insecurity part. So if I'm insecure in my relationship, those questions start rolling. Why he?
But does that come with like age?
So is that privacy or secrecy?
That's not. You told me, but that's your private time.
I'm entitled to that private time, right?
Yes.
I'm not keeping them from you.
But if I'm insecure, now it's questions rolling back. That's when the questions come. You don't like the questions, so now I'm about to start asking questions.
So does insecurity come with
because
age
you never
or
do
experience?
that. You've never done that before. And all of a sudden, you getting off work, you want to go to the movies by yourself. You're in a relationship with me.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That's the first question. Well, why?
You just want some alone time? I hate that whole
creature. Going to see Batman. You don't like Batman.
That's fine, but allow
you don't
me
watch
to ask
Batman on Netflix.
I'm coming from a genuine. I'm like, is there something on your mind? Do you need some time to yourself? But because that's not your normal routine, and so I feel
hate that word.
What?
I hate normal routine. I hate the fact that people consider ourselves creatures of habit, because that leaves no room for growth, for change, and routine. So as soon as I decide, let's say I don't wear green, and then I decide to go to the store and I get home with some 3 green shirts. I thought you didn't like green. Somebody done told you look good in green.
It's the delivery. It's the delivery.
I'm not allowed to do different shit. I'm not allowed to switch up. And if I would start going to the gym, damn, what you going to the gym for? Who you trying to get fined for?
Let me paint this picture then. If I come in here with beautiful blonde hair and then I switch it up out of normal and you don't say not one word to me, I'm gonna be like, are you blind? Do you not see my hair? I don't feel
I'm
like
gonna compliment you, but I'm not gonna have an issue with it. Like,
but that's the thing. So I know that you notice. Sometimes people say things because they want you to acknowledge that I notice you're doing something different. Not being in a dogmatic way or criticizing you. It's just, hey, babe, I noticed you always wear gray sweatpants and I noticed that you have on black ones today. Okay, you decided to do something new. Is that delivery better? Or
no, I want a compliment. I don't want a question.
Oh my God. Okay.
yes, that's it. Hey, babe, you look good.
Who are you looking good for?
Yeah. Hey, babe, you look good today. Like I've had women ask me if I do something, they be like, "What you getting all dressed up for? Why not say, "Damn, babe, you look good"?
Yeah.
It's a totally different. When you say
And
why you getting dressed,
that is the biggest turn on.
When you say why are you all dressed up? That's like just negative connotation instead of just saying,
and I get that.
"Damn, babe, you look good today."
And I get that. I've seen memes that say that's how black people compliment each other. But you know what I'm saying?
And why you look like that? Well, goddamn.
Big homie, so I see you looking indifferent over there. What
I'm
are
not
your
looking
thoughts?
indifferent at all.
You agree with them?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I haven't been in a relationship so long. I really don't give a damn.
I feel like,
to be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Do what you want to do.
At that point,
yeah, I've been doing what the fuck I want to do for a while now. So it's like, if somebody asks me that, I'll be like, what?
I always change.
Yeah,
it.
I was like, what you talking about? You
it's big homie, baby. What you
I haven't had anybody check me in a long time. Like, where you going? I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel. To be honest with you, I do not know how I would take that. I get it. The transparency and we communicating and stuff like that. I get it, man. I get it. I still go by the old adage that you treat people how you want to be treated.
Exactly.
And you teach people how to treat you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, me, I like my information and everything that you tell me. I like my stuff to be in detail. Because I'm going to tell you in detail. That's how I like it. But at the same time, I don't want you crossing over and telling me, crossing over and being all up in my business now. That means you don't trust me at some point. I just don't want to feel like you don't trust me.
Right.
Yes.
And you all up over me breathing and stuff like that.
Right.
So, yes. And that's why I feel like it's the intent. So I think you said that. CP.
I don't know about no phone stuff. Ain't nobody ever asked me for my phone. Ever.
I've never asked for someone's phone, but I've had someone ask me for my phone.
You never asked for no one's phone?
I've never asked
never?
for I always have my phone with me. I don't have
What's
to
the problem?
ask for
Asking for the phone. I think the only situation is, like you said, if that situation played out. But like if somebody just came to me and was like, "Hey, babe, why we don't have each other's passcodes?" Like, you asked me that, that's a problem. Like, why are we talking about that?
Why are we talking
Why
about
are we even talking about
I
that?
just feel like,
does that come with age though, bro?
I just feel like it's not that deep. If you don't have anything, it's not that deep. So I don't ever have to ask you if I need to use your phone. I don't think it would ever be a problem. I'm not thinking.
But it should happen the
I don't
first.
have a password. I shouldn't ask for his phone.
It should happen the first time you need to use my phone. That's how it happens. And from that point on, you have my passcode. So women, just giving you free game, just act like you need to use a nigga phone. And
free game Monday.
But also,
but
if you go looking for something, you'll find it. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Do you have a problem with someone being able to access your phone?
I have a problem.
If you're not having secrets, then you shouldn't, right?
I can have no secrets in my phone, but if you come to me and ask me about my phone, that tells me that you're insecure.
Right.
That tells me,
why you change it up? You have your phone every day. Why all of a sudden now you don't have your phone? So you change it up.
At that point, I'm turned off.
My phone is dead. You are in cardiac arrest, and I don't have no way to call 911.
That's a real life scenario.
You better call them pigeons and clap.
All right. Who is Domino's?
No, facts. No, I'm just kidding. Who is Scam Likely? Why is that number saved? No,
but again, I think it's all in.
Who is WAP?
I think it's all in delivery, right? Like if there is a situation, and that could honestly be you can reverse those roles. My phone can die. Like, babe, I gotta call my mom. That's fine. But again, it's all in delivery. If somebody just in a relationship just comes to you and says, poses a question, "Hey, can I have the passcode?" Or, "Hey, babe, why don't we have each other's passcodes?" At that point, I'm over that.
Okay.
Like, I'm over that.
So it just takes one
and I agree
to ask.
I'm not saying the relationship is done. I'm just saying at that point you've kind of.
I'm just a little turned off.
Now I'm on. Yeah. Now I'm looking at you.
So would you stick it out though? Like
in a relationship?
No, would you stick it out in the relationship?
It depends.
Would I stick it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off that one time.
Yeah, because I communicate. My thing is, I tell you what you don't want to hear. Like, I'm gonna let you know we're not gonna do that. And if you have a problem with that, then you can exit stage left. But,
well, it's like you said, you have to get to the root of the issue. It's not my phone is the issue. It's your insecurities that are the issue.
That's a problem for me. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so can we talk about secrets for a little bit?
So
what secrets you got?
Okay.
Now we're gonna talk about secrets.
What secrets you got?
What do you have to say?
Find out.
What is the secret?
That's a good question. I'm asking y'all, what is the secret? Big Homie said that sometimes there is a necessity for secrets in a relationship, and I just want to know if you all agree with that.
Honestly, and I use that same example that I used earlier.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that would be a secret, but it would be a necessary secret if I had some shit going on. So like if me and my girl are just going through some shit, and I just don't know which way to turn, and I get off at 4:00,
okay,
that probably would be a secret. But I would intentionally go to the movies by myself to get peace of mind so that I can come home and not lash out. So yes, that is a secret. Like, I'm gonna pretend like I was at work for the last 2 hours, but that's a and some women I like that. Well, you could have just told me. Well, I didn't tell you because of what's going on. Like, I just needed
because anything can lash out.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you I need to get away from you. Like, give me 2 hours away from you so that I can come home and we can be okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe your significant other is going through some form of depression and you don't want to put nothing on them.
Right, that's what I'm asking.
I don't want to make you feel
because
insecure.
sometimes the word secret has a negative connotation. So that's what I'm saying. In a relationship, is there a necessity for secrets?
Yeah, I know your I don't want to say your mother. I know you had a death in the family. I know you lost your job, but at the same time, I'm feeling this way. I don't want to put any more negativity in your mind. So I'm just going to go to the movies by myself, let you think that I'm at work, and come home, because I don't want you worrying about your job, your death in your family. Now you worry about our relationship. It's kind of like one of those things where I love you and I'm trying to protect, I guess, your feelings.
Or if you got kids, or if you got kids and something happened with one of the kids and maybe your wife might be going through some type of depression or something or whatever, you handle it. She don't need to know that.
There's shit that
she don't need to know that.
I got now with Caleb.
Yeah.
There's shit with my son right now.
It.
And he knows he got 3 boys. There's shit as a father there's shit as a father.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you later, but you don't need to know. No, I mean, just based off of how how you're doing. You don't need all that little stuff, man. I got that. So that's what I mean.
There's been plenty of incidences with my son that his mom probably don't know about. As his father, I've taken care of it, and I just didn't want to make it an issue for her. That's my job. I'm not saying I won't tell her or won't come up later, but there's things that, as his father, like, all right, and I tell him, like, I'm gonna deal with this. We're gonna talk. I'm not gonna tell your mom. Your mom don't need to worry about this right now, but we're gonna have understanding, and we're gonna get past this.
What about the mama hiding the pregnant daughter from their dad?
I don't know nothing about that.
I just threw it out there.
I was like, hello.
I just
next
threw that
person on the phone was my daddy on 3-way. I'm like, how did he go on the phone?
Well, I'm just talking about in general.
But I understand. I that's why I'm saying I feel like sometimes there is a necessity
for secrets. Absolutely.
However, that communication got to be strong, because you may not tell me now, but you guys should be on a level playing
where it comes up later.
Where it comes up, I want to know, and I feel like it kind of goes back to last season when we talked about infidelity when it came to bank accounts. Your partner not knowing about all your bank accounts.
You sure want to know them numbers, don't you?
However, I think it's just deeper. I think it's when you start keeping or having certain private things or having certain secrets, a bank account could come to a whole family real easy. And so I think that it's just the root. It's the principality of the transparency.
It could, right?
It could.
But if you were in a healthy relationship and you trust your husband,
exactly,
you should feel in your mind that it's not going to go to that. So if you feel like, well, a bank account could turn to a secret family, that's an insecurity. If you like, yo, I trust my husband, I'm not worried about it.
Like a whole family?
I was
you mean somebody support?
Yes.
You mean like somebody got a whole family on the side? Ooh,
that's spicy.
But I'm just saying, you're keeping.
That's a lie.
How do you at what point, who determines what's going to be told to my spouse and what's not? Who's determining that? You? That person?
Determining what?
What's between a secret, like what I'm going to tell my wife and what I'm not? Like if I want to have a secret bank account versus when I have a secret family. How do I know which one?
There ain't gonna be no secret bank account. You're gonna know I got an account and it's mine. I'm not gonna hide a damn thing.
You ain't gonna know the password to that bit,
but that's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
So that's what I'm saying. Complete transparency, though. That's what I'm saying. Complete.
Yeah, I ain't hiding no bank account for what?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you this is mine.
Yeah.
And this is what we might
CP
have
did
together.
so first season, so I'm glad that y'all.
I think the key word is boundaries, right? So like you said, I think I'm gonna tell it to somebody, and either they like it or they don't. You know what I mean? So like, if you ask me for my passcode, it's not gonna be a secret. It's gonna be an answer. No. Now deal with it. Like
no.
That's what it is. Like that's the boundaries. Like we had a conversation about it. My answer is no. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna deal with that?
Right. Because they gonna want to know why.
I'm setting boundaries. Like it's not like, oh, we never gonna talk. We can have these conversations, and either you accept the boundaries or you don't.
No,
I'm not
with you
avoiding no
1000%.
conversations. I'm not.
I think
So,
it's all in the intent.
So Tavia, are you inquisitive or nosy? That's what
I'm
AKA.
detailed.
You want to know your man's password?
I'm detailed.
Do you want to know your man's password to his phone?
I don't have to know because I have my phone with me at all times.
You didn't
answer the question.
It's a yes or no question.
I will know the password to my man's phone.
You doing it? No, no. Do you want to know the passcode to your man's phone? No. Yes or no?
No, I do not.
Why?
No,
because I always have my phone with me. I always have my phone with me. I always have my phone with me.
So you don't want to know his because you don't want him to feel like he needs to know yours?
I don't have anything to hide.
What are you hiding, Tavia?
Did he know yours?
Yes, I actually encourage him to know mine because if there's something going on, get the phone, call whoever.
So he don't have to come ask for that.
No,
this is what throws me off, right? When people say stuff,
because I want to treat you how I want to be treated. So if I give you the password to my phone and you choose not to, that's on you. But at least you know you can get into.
How would you feel though?
Nothing.
Yeah, it is. Now you leave it on him.
Mine, right.
So you don't trust me.
To reciprocate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
exactly what y'all all said all night.
Set up,
so I have no problem with you accessing my telephone.
It's a trap, guys. Don't fall for it.
Trust my man. I'm not going to be in a relationship with my man if I don't trust him.
All that sounds good, and then
sounds good.
But that's what I'm saying. So what y'all are saying all sounds good until you get in the situation, and the lady is asking you for your password, and you like her a lot, and you like, here, babe, here go the password to my phone.
You know how long that wind gonna blow?
I'm just saying.
You slide your phone here, babe. I was like, your move.
no, it'll be circumstantial. It'll be circumstantial because I have nothing to hide, and I don't want to ever set up a relationship where there's not complete transparency because I want you to love all of this. And if you can't love all of this and what I have on my phone, what I got on my email, what I got on my bank account, you don't deserve me. And I feel like that needs to be reciprocated. Period.
So you don't want to know the passcode to your man's phone
because I will know it.
Stop doing that.
How will you know it though?
And
how you know? So what if it doesn't work?
Because you're gonna be doing this.
No.
So what if your strategy doesn't work?
There will be a time in life where that password will have to come up.
When you're 70.
But I'm not.
But
the thing is, I'm not. You're right. I'm with you. I'm almost 30 years old. I'm not about to argue about a man.
You'll be 70 when you get it.
Because but what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna be with you. I'm not gonna be with you if you don't. If I can't get in your phone, but that's not something I'm gonna argue with you about.
Can I call time?
That's like saying.
Can I call time out real quick?
Of course,
because I want to put this, and producer, make sure you get this. I want to put this in perspective for everyone listening, right? Because I'm gonna make you eat your words. The question was, do you need to know the passcode?
You asked me if I wanted to know.
Do you want to know the passcode to your man's phone?
No.
For the record, the queen said no.
I said no.
Do you need to know?
Rewind. So you just made the statement, I'm not going to be with you if I don't know the passcode to your phone. Those are that's a contradiction, bro. Information.
Yeah. Exactly.
And how long I got before this deadline?
That don't make sense. How do you not want to know, but then you won't be with somebody? That means you do want to know.
You want to know eventually.
That don't make sense.
I'm going to know is what I'm saying.
How are you going to know though?
What I'm saying is I'm not about to argue. Exactly. I'm not about to argue with you about the password to your phone. Why do I have the password to your phone? It's not because I'm going through it. It's because obviously I said, babe, let me change the music because your aux cord is not going off. Here you go.
Get your phone.
That's why I got a burner.
Get your phone.
The queen is a perfect example of trying to tiptoe that line between.
That's why I got 2 phones. Give her that one.
And that's fine. But if you have no secrets, have 30 phones. I don't care. I trust you.
So what if I had 2 phones? I'm not me. But what if your man had 2 phones? And he gives
and I don't know about the second one?
Yeah. No, you see both of them, but he lets you have this.
One's a work phone. I've been in that situation.
Yeah, me too. Shoot.
The work phone, the personal phone.
Would you want both excuse me. Would you want both passwords?
You need a password to my work
I don't
phone?
want any passwords, big homie,
but
because I will have
you're
both
gonna need
of the passwords.
That's some like play on words. I don't like.
Let me tell y'all something.
Now we playing
Let me tell y'all
words
something.
Friends.
What is that? What is the big deal? You guys just said if I'm arguing at 30-something years old about it. So what is the big deal if I have the password?
Because you never question a king. That's why.
Preach. You never say no to a queen. Anyway, so so what I'm saying is that not that.
Well, you've been demoted to a squire.
All right, knight. Okay, so anyway, okay, so we got through that. So we have come to the realization that there is a difference between privacy and secrecy in relationships.
Absolutely. And it's clear that men and women don't have the same idea about either or.
Yes, we do. I agree with you all.
Y'all
You
don't.
have ran. My head hurt, Queen. You have ran me around in circles.
Not 7 days before his
Because
birthday.
it's not. Because guess what? It's not that deep. I wanted you to get tired to let you know it's not that deep.
Oh,
It's
so you
not.
got a strategy.
It's just not that deep. It's not that deep. And I feel like when that person's intentions are what you said, can I get the password versus something being clear? I can have the password and forget your password to your phone, to be honest with you. But it's the fact that you trust me enough to give you the password to your phone. That's all I needed to know. And so sometimes it's not that deep. And I feel like our insecurities and other people's insecurities can convolute the situation to where we like, well, what she need the password for? What's she looking for? Versus, I don't even remember the password. I just really wanted to change the song because you wasn't bumping like I wanted to.
Bullshit.
I mean, you can call it if you want. I can't speak to all women out there, but the women I know, we're not going to be with someone if we're that insecure about that, about a simple cell phone, period.
Y'all be with me.
And we've also realized that some secrets are necessary in a relationship at the moment, but they will come to the light.
No, we feel that way. Men feel that way.
I feel the way
You
too.
feel that?
I feel that way too.
Y'all feel like some secrets are necessary to keep from us?
Yes.
For the sake of our mental.
So you'll take the secrets to the grave.
What secret would you keep?
That's
from
why
your
I
man?
said. That's why I said they will come to light eventually.
What secret would you keep from your man? What is an acceptable secret to
There we
keep
go.
from
There we
your
go.
man?
There we
I
go.
agree with your
Scratch
scenario.
that.
Yeah, you really pissed him off.
Don't take my scenario.
Scratch
A secret that
You've been in a relationship. You've been just think back in a relationship. What is a situation where you was
because
like,
I believe
my
in
man
complete,
doesn't need to know
I believe
this.
in complete transparency. So if there's certain things that maybe I'm trying to deal with that I'm not really ready to communicate with you right now, because if I say it to you, it's going to sound really crazy. I'm going to intentionally hide that from you. But eventually I'm going to say, hey, this is what I was going through. And
Those are feelings. They don't count. I don't need actions. Those are feelings. Everybody suppresses their feelings until they're ready to communicate. Give me a tangible.
I'm talking about actions too.
Give me a tangible
If
action.
I wanted to go get a counselor and not let you know, or go to see a therapist and not let you know, because I'm dealing with something that I'm not really ready to convey to you, then I would intentionally keep
that good enough, CP?
Right, he wants some more. I want the
Not
dirt.
Really. Not really.
It's not
what
really.
About real work husband?
It's not really.
I want to know
enough
the real,
because the people that's listening, like that's
too rated G for me.
No, that's a
but
great.
It is because I believe in transparency, so it's hard to.
Yeah, but let's go a little deeper than that.
That's a great, that's a perfect scenario. That's acceptable, right?
Okay,
we talking about everyday shit that people go through. Like I think everybody can relate to counselor. Like, now give me some shit that the viewers and the listeners would be like, oh shit, you didn't tell me that. Like, give me some real shit. What would you keep from your man?
That's what I would. Because
like if you think his thing a little, stop.
No comment. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that's not something I would keep from you. I would tell you.
Really?
Oh wow, really?
I would tell you.
I mean,
now.
But
you
I
mean
also.
Too.
No. Because
you
I would
say that now.
If there was issues in the bedroom, I'm not gonna keep that a secret because that's gonna do nothing to make me mad. I would literally tell you that. So I don't know because I believe in complete transparency in a relationship.
I've kept that a secret.
Really?
Yeah.
And that they had the no op.
I have definitely been in situations where I didn't come out and be like, yo,
you dry.
That's a feeling.
That's a feeling. No.
Hey,
that's
for real.
The sex is bad, or your head is terrible. Like, you want me to be that transparent? I can. Right. But there's been times
you're dry.
No wop. No, there's been times that I haven't said that. That's unnecessary. Like,
well, what'd you say, CP? We want to know.
Look, I didn't say nothing else.
That's a feeling, though. So that's what you do. We're not in a relationship at that point. Right. So I'm not telling you that I can.
That's the action.
Corey, you're talking about in a relationship.
Look, she gets all the smoke, literally. Where's CP go?
But you were talking about a relationship. If I'm not in a relationship with you, I ain't got to tell you nothing. That's when you need the secrecy and the privacy. But if I'm in a relationship with you, it's complete transparency. So I don't have a scenario for you. You don't have to. I'm sorry. Deal with all of this.
Look, shout out to every man that has ever dated Queen Tavia. Cause shit.
Shout out to y'all.
My head hurt.
You just want some,
like how many motherfuckers?
My head hurt.
Shout out to all y'all.
Hurt, but it's the real. I mean, I believe in transparency, and hopefully y'all do too. So after this episode of Boundaries, hopefully you all can reevaluate your relationships and see, is this a secret? Is this privacy? And where you all need to maybe draw some boundaries in your relationship if there are any?
Please drop a line. Like I'm interested, man. Like let us know. Please
I'm interested too.
Please comment, send questions. Like I want to know how y'all feel against privacy versus secrecy. Y'all heard what we had to say today.
Yes.
You know,
let's hear from the ladies.
Yeah, ladies and the men. I want to know. We're gonna take a poll, man. We're gonna see who's on the left and who's on the right, man. I'm really interested.
Yes. So this was a really great episode, and I can't wait to hear the feedback. But we are going to segue into my favorite. I know CP says it's his favorite, but it's actually mine. Dear Black people.
What is Dear Black people say?
Dear Black people is when we get an opportunity to talk our shiz naive, and really give it to the community in a way that we think can reach y'all's heart, your mind, and your ears, so where we can converse and just be free.
Black community.
Yes, I said black.
It is
melanin.
It's specific.
Yeah. Not Pacific.
It's Pacific. The Black community.
Yes. So to kick it off, let's go ahead and start it with C Poke. I'm sorry, Chris.
Or Poke Fit. Poke Fit.
I don't want to start it. Go ahead, Poke Fit.
All right.
So, Chris.
Dear Black people, stop letting your circle dictate your success. Stop letting your people, that's your friends, dictate how far you want to be in life. As far as being successful, if you want to take a leap of faith, don't let them people say, "Oh no, don't do it, bro. It's gonna be scary." If you want to do it, do it. You know, because a lot of people are scared because of who they hang around. You know, they try to fit in with who their friends are. And if they have the opportunity to be better than them and they can put them on, they don't want to do that because they all want to be moving collectively instead of having that one person that's a lone wolf that can lead the whole pack. So, my people, I love y'all, but we gotta do better in that area. So that's my Dear Black people.
All right, that was a good one. So let's move on to everybody's favorite big homie.
Kick that shit. Talk your shit.
Well,
talk that talk.
Damn, I didn't talk my shit.
Walk that walk, money.
Damn.
Yeah, you did. I'm just gonna, dear Black people, I'm just gonna piggyback off what Chris said. You know, don't let other people, you know, dictate what it is that you're trying to do. Your goals and dreams are in Pacific to you. They are in specific to you. So, you know, everybody might not have the same dreams might not be able to see what your goals and dreams are. And you can't be afraid to move on that in that part of your journey by yourself. So stay focused on what it is that you're trying to do and keep pushing through. That's my Dear Black people.
All right, CP.
Dear Black people, learn to play your position. I think that we all have a finish line, a goal in mind, but understand that there's steps to get there. And I think that we don't appreciate, you know, the process, regardless of what it is, man. Career, relationship, you know, friend, just learn to play your role, man. If you've ever been affiliated with sports, you know, everybody on the field, everybody on the court has a job to do. You know, the spotlight's not going to be on everybody, you know, all the time. So I think we get caught up in accolades or whatnot, you know what I mean? And some of the most influential people sometimes are behind the scenes, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, producers and directors, you don't see them on the front lines, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not like Diddy, you know what I mean? You ain't got managers and shit all up in your videos and shit like that. Shout out to Diddy, I love Diddy. But nah, man, play your position, know your role, and understand that you know, every member on the team plays the ultimate role in the overall success of that team. So learn your position, play your role, embrace it. Love y'all.
All right.
Come to death row.
Come to death row. If you don't want your producers all up in your videos shaking their ass with the chains and stuff, come to death row.
All right, dear Black people, and I'm sorry I have to do this for the ladies, but dear Black people / dear Black women, Black queens, it's okay to be different. It's okay to stand out. A lot of people want to move all the same and do what everyone else is doing, but it is okay to do you and do what makes you happy. We see a lot in this culture where one person does something and we all flock like mother duck, like little chicklins. But it's okay if you don't want to be flashy and you are okay with being normal and simple. That's okay. If you are okay with transparent relationships, gosh darn it, It is okay. Don't let someone try to manipulate you or tell you that you have to do something. You have to fit into a certain box. If that is not what you want to do, move at your own pace. No one can rush you to do anything. If you were the last in your group to do something, that's okay. Don't ever allow someone to make you feel less than who you are, or don't try to fit to be someone that you're not. I had to learn that myself. And in learning that, I said, let me share this with the rest of the world because it is okay. And there is someone out there that's going to think that that's okay too. So just wanted to say, move at your move at your own pace and be your true, authentic self.
Facts. Facts.
Well, this was a really, really great show for you for today. I really enjoyed driving the boats. It was really interesting to hear you all's perspectives and hear all three of y'all come in my
Indeed.
I didn't come at your name.
Right, not too hard, Big Homie.
No, I didn't. I don't know. You asked me my perspective.
I certainly did, and I appreciate you for giving that to me today. But before we wrap up the show, I definitely want to allow the audience to know where they can find us on our social medias. So I'll start it off. You can find me, Tavia, aka Artavia, on Instagram at Artavia, and that's ART.A.VIA.
Every time that she gets me.
You can also find me on Snapchat at Artavia.h.
Not Snapchat.
Yes, on Snapchat.
Snapchat me that.
Okay, Big Homie, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at BigVon78 and YouTube, on the YouTube channel, Talk to Me Nice. And also Facebook. Was it Facebook? No, it's not Facebook. YouTube. The Von Solo Experience.
There you go.
And sometimes you can see me make cameo appearances on CP The Real's Instagram.
Shout out to the cameos. Okay, Chris Poke, where can they find you?
You guys can find me at PokeFit on Instagram. Also, I am doing my boot camps in DeSoto, Texas, called The Show. First session is free. I am having a deal right now for unlimited sessions for $150 a month. Comes with meal plan and everything like that. So you guys tap in with me.
All right, tap in. Okay, what about you?
Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy CP The Real. Y'all can find me on Instagram, CP_The Real, one word. Same thing on Facebook. And as it's been stated, man, check out the YouTube channel. Talk to Me Nice, man. You catch all the visuals. Leave a comment, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I want to take a poll, man. We decided to switch things up today because I've been getting beat up in my inbox. People have been wanting, the queen to drive the bus, man. So I want to take a poll just for fun. You know what I mean? Let me know. Let us know. Did y'all enjoy the queen hosting today's show? You know what I mean? We gonna post a poll. Who's your favorite host?
Who is your favorite?
CP or the Queen? You know what I mean? We gonna and we might make some changes. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all feel, man. But y'all know my motto, man. We're gonna continue to talk our shit because talking shit makes us feel good. We hope you continue to talk yours. Talk to Me Nice. We out.